Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities and Miniatures. Today we have a new conquest release. These are the Nords Ogre. Ogre? Ogre probably sounds close enough, because if you take a look at them, well, they look like ogres, don't they? So this is the Nord equivalent of the ogres. And with those lovely colors, I can't help but get fond recollections of painting Troll Bloods for Hordes when that was first rolling around. So I'm quite curious to see how big these guys are. You get 3 in a box. You get cavalry stands and cavalry bases. Those are the larger, are they 50 millimeter? It looks about 50 millimeter size bases from Parabellum. That is a Parabellum one, yes. I'm like, I can't read. Yeah, it is. Okay. Thought so. Anyway, without further ado, let us see what is in the box. In case you are curious and you have no idea how to build this, well, they always have a QR code that you can scan, and it will take you right to the PDF files that they have for them. You have the bases with the included stands, and then it looks like our ogre friends consist of 2 sprues. This is an A sprue and a B sprue. Okay, good. Sometimes we see releases where it's just one doubled up, but not this time. So let's take a look. What do we got on here? Got a big mallet for them. Scarred up arm, stuff, front of a body, back of a body, either or, pile of heads, his head, 2 head, 3 head, 4, 5 heads on this one, so that's a good sign. I'm thinking I'm going to cut them all out and show you guys everything that's included, just because it's a simple kit. Here we have at least 2 more. Is that another head over here? 3 heads. These are a bit more armored and decorative looking on the B sprue, so I'm assuming those might be the command, well, as much of a command option as they have. We have a bit more in the way of tools over here. You got a spear, another spear, almost like a shovel. Nice bow, spike club. I'll probably be using that. A big rusty broken hatchet. And then we have a couple of these parts here. I'm not 100% sure what those are. The legs look like they're pretty simple construction as one piece, and then you just have a ball joint underneath the body that is going to pop those in. Interestingly enough, much like we saw with the Dragon Slayer and Hold Thing kit, you have letters representing which bodies connect with which pieces. So this looks like a C right here. We have a B and an A B and an A. So I'm guessing A, B, C. Yeah, here's the A, here's the B, and there's the C. So it looks like you're set in how the bodies are going to go together, but then you have a lot more freedom in terms of what you're going to do with the arms and the heads. And I still have to figure out what these weird parts are there. I'm guessing those are probably going to be shoulder pads or something. I don't know if we have enough for everybody. There's 2 right here. And then if that's going to go on the shoulder, and then there's at least these 2 right here, and a 3rd one right there, a 4th one right there. Maybe there's enough for everybody. There's 4 here and 2 there, so that's 6. We've got 6 arms, and a string of sausages. You know what I'm wondering? No, I think it's going to be too big for him. I'm going to say the leftover bits might be great for GW ogres, but I think these guys are going to be a lot bigger. Let me get them built, and then we'll take a look, yeah? Alright, we got our ogres done here, or at least as done as they're going to get for the moment. Interestingly enough, even though the legs and bodies were all lettered off, it really didn't seem to matter. I tried experimenting around with putting different labeled legs on different bodies, and honestly and truly, it didn't really make a difference. I think it's more just to keep the pair together, so the A's together and the B's together. Otherwise, didn't really seem to make a huge difference. Now, obviously, they're not on their bases yet. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do decoration-wise with their bases, so we'll leave them off for the moment. And you'll notice that I didn't put any of the little extra bits, like these things, or this thing, or these bits. I actually looked at Parabellum's website, and it didn't really show anything about where to put them. Obviously, it's kind of just, you know, go and put it wherever you wish. And I just couldn't figure out a good place to put it, so I didn't bother yet. That's not to say that we won't, but, you know, at least for the time being. And I'm sure the question that's on everybody's mind at the moment is just how big are they? Let's grab a base here. This is the actual bases that they're supposed to come with. I'll leave them off the infantry stand, or cavalry stand, I should say. And I gotta say, I did appreciate the fact that there were a lot of options as well in terms of how to build them. So if you're going to get multiple units of them, you absolutely could be making all sorts of different varieties. So they are a good head, couple heads taller than a typical Conquest human. Here we have one of the Nords, who these guys are supposed to work with, and a 100 Kingdoms mercenary. If you're not familiar with those guys, we'll grab an old GW and Mantic model. If you thought about putting them in with an actual Ogre army, they're going to be a bit bigger, but I think if you're going to do like Kings of War or something, this would be a great unit for all sorts of different varieties. So, let's see other things we've got handy. I don't know why I've got him here, but I believe this was a Hill Giant from Reaper, originally. And then if you're curious, we've got like the big bug thing for the spires. And if you're really curious, grabbing another Nords unit with the giant as well. So you can see there's definitely a good sense of scale across the Nords faction. Big, bigger, biggest, at least for the time being. They occupy a good, nice mid-range size, though. Let's see if I have a brute handy. I should. Yeah, I do. I'll get him down. It's about the same. Maybe not as wide as a brute, but definitely a big model. I'm looking forward to painting these. I couldn't help but be reminded of my trolls from War Machine and Hordes, and especially with the blue skin, so I may go that route. My other thought is going the route of all my other ogres. Let me show you what I'm talking about, like with my mirror stuff. While they may be different factions, I think size-wise, they're going to fit in really nice if you've got any kind of mirror ogre types. So, some food for thought. Definitely, I'm going to be looking forward, like I said, to painting them. Let me know what you think. Kind of a yellowish green mustardy color, or go with a nice Trollkin blue. I will leave it up to you guys in the comments section. So with that said, hopefully this has been of interest and help to you, because I know I was curious to see how big they were myself. This has been High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, saying thanks for watching. We'll see you back here soon. Bye-bye.